Man, his music's so good. This is some good stuff. Happy Wednesday to you too, Doc. And hello, Sid. Man, I was really looking forward to this today. Final Fantasy VII is just such a, I remember as a kid playing this, thinking it was incredible, and then afterwards, as I played more and more games, thinking more and more that it wasn't that good. It's overrated. Like, other Final Fantasies are better. People really just... they fell for the hype. Sephiroth's not that good. Cloud is meh. And then I went back to it like much later, and played it. It actually is really good. It is actually one of the best Final Fantasies, for sure. So, yeah. Lesson learned. Don't slowly let your opinion of something be changed by the internets, talking about stuff. If you enjoyed it, and then stick with it, right? I find it has been helpful replaying a lot of these to sort of away from the like, oh, this just come out, so it's the newest, best, coolest thing, or like, hey, it was old or whatever. I don't remember. You only remember, half of it or less. So it's been fun to replay them to really make your decision out of it. Now that I'm playing them much later, how do I judge them overall? And yeah, honestly, Final Fantasy VII, pretty damn good. So with that said, let's get right to it, honestly. Not much time wasting today. We're going to go right into it. If you remember last session, we lost all our materia. All our materia is gone. Stolen by Yuffie. What I am going to do is change some equipment around. Dargon Bracelet is less defense, but it is more magic defense. Oh, and also I think the Gigas Bracelet? Can we double check? Doesn't that... I seem to recall this upping damage, but it doesn't say. Let's find out. So currently stats, strength 66, attack 136. Yeah, look, strength 96. That is a huge jump. The real question is if it's worth any one of these to have the Dragon Bracelet instead. You lose out about 35 defense, but you gain 25 magic defense. Plus it halves Fire, Ice, Lightning. I think that probably is worth it. I think the Adaman Bangle is good for Barret. I wish there was a way to check the stats an item would give me. Like, so like 50, 30, 60, 40. And if I then equip it with, like, let's say the Agincourt. It's changed. Now 50, 30, 60, 50. So there is a change in stats that you don't really see. I gained 5 magic from equipping the Agincourt. Fest 24, Fort Condor streaming you. Not 3 Condor, not 5 Condor, Fort Condor. Hello, Doodles. But you're right. You're right. It's gonna be Fort Condor for sure today. Alright. Well, Cloud is hitting real hard, but he has like no magic defense. So that part not great. Might be worth equipping these, but at the moment I have Ribbon. This should do. Every day I used to do that as well. I used to go in and design a little lookout, you know, like, okay, so that used to be bigger, that's smaller. So I changed like all to like red or all to green or like more purple, more black. But I've grown to quite love the default color theme, to be honest. In fact, I remember there used to be like a imager gallery for like Final Fantasy VII window colors. See if I can find it actually, because there used to be a whole gallery. This might be a different thing. Oh no, I found it. I found it. Check this out. Posting link. Check this out, where you can find like a bunch of different colors. Obviously, some of these are using mods, which is basically the font looking different, but like the color themselves would be the same, so. There's like 50 of them. I think I'm happy with what I have, though. I do like the shadow flare look, but we're gonna stick with this. So the window to gray, because gray, you like gray easy to read. I mean, not. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Rufus the Carry Hat Wrangler. Harry Cat, not Carry Hat. Is this a different Rufus, or have you changed your name? No, you're the old Rufus. For sure. What is this new name? What the hell? Anyway, we're gonna play. We're gonna play the game. Oh! Damn it, Yuffie, get back here! Where'd she go? It's a turtle lounge! She went in here for sure. Stock is sold out. What are those? Oh no, those are samples. Sorry, you see... no, never mind. Wow. Is he... Yuffie? Yuffie's in here for sure. Oh. That's not Yuffie. You! What are you doing here? Never mind that. You must be all out of luck running into the Turks again. Alright, prepare yourselves. Elena, shut up, yeah? Sir? Remind me, why did we all come this way out here in the middle of nowhere? We're on vacation. We're trying to forget about work. Exactly. You're going to ruin it for us. But even the booze will go sour. Sorry. Alright. No more work. Drink up, rude. How long have we been a team, eh? Being a Turk's tough at times, but after all said and done, I'm glad to be one. And I got to meet a bunch of weirdos like you. Looks like it's your lucky day. Now get out of my sight. Next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. To the Turks. Torino. Cheers. Did you know there used to be a water god in Wutai? They say the god was like a huge snake. They live in a world of Mako now, so not many believe in tales like that anymore. Still, it's said that the water god's scales and a materia containing the god's power can be found in Wutai and the lands beyond. Hello, welcome. Are you traveling too? Please just relax and make yourselves at home. Wutai relies on tourists like you to get by these days, after all. Oh. Okay. Bo. Where are you hiding, Yuffie? Do you know where Yuffie is? I'm sorry, I know the sign outside says materia, but there are almost none left in Wutai. This has been a backwater village ever since the Shinra Company... Well, you know. If we had a lot of materia, I really think Wutai could flourish like before. You got all sorts, sir. Say anything you like. Right. Katon and Swift Bolt. Well, I could be handy now considering we are magic-less. Let's buy 10 of each. And a chocobo feather. Nah. At least we can get some items. Obtained MP Absorb. We have one materia. MP Absorb materia was stolen. God damn you, UV. Get back in here. Hello, have you seen Yuffie? Hey, guess what? Guess what? That huge statue standing proud on the mountain is the Zhao. I heard you can climb all the way to the top of it, but it's dangerous. Be real careful if you try that. Girl with materia? No. No one's climbed as I was on time now. I'll get her. Bam, bam, bam. Booda booda boom. Secret side. There is a secret side quest that involves finding turtle flyers. Yeah. Well, it's not a secret. Like, it says so when you come here. And you investigate and you say, oh yeah, do the thing. And you get the prizes. And we have found, I think, 5 out of the 6. So, there's 1 left. Lord Godor resides in the mansion up ahead. He was once an incredibly powerful man, but now he only does is sleep. Well, where's Yuffie? She's a real character, that one. She'll barge into other people's houses uninvited and everything. Then she'll find a good place to hide and stay there. She's still a child, after all. I don't know about that, man. Doggo! Woof woof. That 5-tiered structure over there is called the Pagoda of the 5 Masters. The first 4 Masters have the ability of power, speed, magic, and martial arts. The 5th and final Master is proficient in all 4 disciplines combined. Did you know that the people of Wutai have worshipped Dazao and the Water God since antiquity? Legend tells us that the village has been protected by Dazao, the Water God, and the 5 Masters since time immemorial. Even so, we were outmatched in our last battle. I suppose the legend is just that, a legend. Pagoda is an interesting place. Though at the moment it's not too interesting. How much we can do. Hello, sir? Halt. You are not of Wutai, are you? No. Outsiders are strictly prohibited. I must afraid of it. What if I say yes, though? Hello, it's me. I am... Yeah, I'm from Wutai. To deceive people is no one's identity is an absolute affront. Leave the pagoda. Damn. Well, I tried. Sure, why not? Aha! I thought I saw something. Fuma Shuriken. Well, she's currently not in the party, so... Open door, please. Thank you. Loot everything. Secret door? No, no secret door. Aha! Secret door! But before I go to secret door, let's go talk to this lazy bum. Hello, lazy bum. Oh, it's Godo. What do you want? Don't have anything much, but you should be able to relax here. Make yourself a home. Yuffie? No, never heard of her. Persistent. I say again, I don't know of her. I said I don't know her. There isn't anyone named Yuffie anywhere in Wutai. Who are you? I've spotted quite a few Shinra soldiers around here recently. You wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you? Because the trouble with Shinra, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I don't want them breathing down our neck again. Coward! Aha. Yuffie! Are you that scared of Shinra? Why don't you just bow down to them like all the other towns have? These people here are actually fighting Shinra. Enough! What would you know of this? So you lost one battle and that's it? Whatever happened to the mighty Wutai I keep hearing about? This does not concern a child such as yourself. And you're still wearing that atrocious outfit. You should be ashamed. Au contraire, I can wear whatever I like. She's French. Alright. It's no one else's business. C'est la vie. She's very French. Au contraire, c'est la vie. To think you would go so far as to use outlandish language. My daughter, a delinquent. Whatever, you're a lazy, sad excuse for a father. Alright. Okay. She left. Okay. Before I go, which way is this way? Okay, well, she doesn't seem to be here. Then let's check out the hidden room. Take your things and leave. Cannot afford to oppose Shinra. It is for the good of Wutai. Kanzashi. I think still a child. It's mainly because Godo is meant to be like overprotective dad who doesn't consider having grown up yet. Hello, Barmus. Thank you for resubscribing. And then, of course, it's the standard Japanese thing of like if you're like 19, you're mega old. You know. Where did she go? Turks, did you find her? Nope, I don't give a shit. Alright. Oh no, Gramps, more weirdos. They look different to her though, but they're just as strange. Mm-hmm. Her? Long time no see. What have you been up to? What was your name again? No, Gramps, this isn't anyone you know. It's just some stranger who barged into our house. Do something, Gramps. It's a weird girl in our house. She's hiding over there. Get out. What the hell? Grab her. You must be a friend of my daughter. No, Gramps, and these guys are creepy. They're rummaging all over the place. I'll leave. Jeez. The life of man flows like water. Its source, the ocean of life. A source to which it must return. This is the historical town Wutai. Please enjoy the unusual sights it has to offer. That's a lot of cats. This is cat house. Aha! This time for sure. Lock her off. Trapped. You can't get away this time, Yuffie. Okay, I get it. I'm sorry. You win. I'll give you back your materia. Must be Kirsty's house. Wow. Oh, look. Troops. So our reports were right. You are here on vacation. We finally found him, sir, but we're going to need the Turks' help on this mission. What a drag. I'm sorry? We're on vacation and can't babysit you right now, okay? As I said, we're aware you're on vacation, but if you know, they get lost, yeah? I'm sobering up just looking at you. But I thought headquarters gave you the same orders to go look for him? Alright, fine. We'll capture him without an aid from the Turks. You'll see. And don't think headquarters isn't going to hear about this. Reno, sir, was that a good idea? I mean, is that the way a Turk should behave? Elena, don't misunderstand. Those who sacrifice everything for the job aren't pros, just fools. Rude, sir? Well, I don't buy that. Please excuse me. Relax. She's not a child. Let her have her own way. I know, the materia. It's in a safe place. Follow me. I've been hearing ever since I was little that Wutai was a lot more bustling and powerful before I was born. And now just look at it. Another tourist trap. We were defeated in the war and found peace, but something was lost in the process. Now Wutai is... That's why, if I had lots of materia, I know I could... Sorry, Yuffie, but I don't care about the history of Wutai or your feelings. You've got our materia and we want it back. If you give it to us now, we'll drop the whole thing. I know that as well as anyone. That switch, the lever on the left, the materia is there. Alright. Which lever do we pull? Left or right? Not the left. Coin flip. Left. Both. Always left. Yuffie wouldn't like Kappa. Pole? Nah, that is fine. Not the left sister. Be like Kronk. Wrong lever! Make Yuffie pull the lever. You know what? That would be a plan. We should be able to do that. Okay. Let's pull the right one. No, the left one. Yeah! Never trust anyone that easily. The materia is mine. Tough luck! You want your materia? Then you'll just have to find me, won't you? Now that rings a bell. Rings a bell. I could give you suckers 100 hints like that one and you'd never work it out. Bye-bye! Now, if I had pulled the right lever, the same thing would have happened, and she would have said, like, I told you to pull the left one. So, to be honest, she tricked us either way. They were both bad. Wrong lever! Alright, check around everything. Aha! Number 6! You haven't truly been to Wutai and have had a drink at the Turtle Lounge. Now, I think that's all 6. Hello, sir? Sir? I read the thing. Oh, you managed to find all 6 flyers. Marvelous. Congratulations. Here's the prize as promised. Power Source, Guard Source, Magic Source, Mind Source, Speed Source, Lock Source, Mega Elixir. Come and visit the Turtle Lounge anytime. How many do we have now? 5 power sources. Maybe it's time to start 1ing, 2ing, 3ing, 4ing, 5ing. I'll save the others for... I think ultimately the people I'm going to use more at the end, I'll figure out in time and then start giving it to them. But obviously I'm definitely going to use Cloud, and he's definitely going to be a critical hit. So maybe we'll give him some luck as well. Speed isn't horrible, but that might be better on someone else, actually. Doggo. Ring the bell. Aha. Let go! I said let go! Hey, ow! What do you think you... what are you doing? You're... Yeah! Oh, Christ, that fucker. Yeah! Corneo! Yeah! I finally found a new chickie! 2 for 1, in fact. Yeah! 2? Hey, let go of me, you're gonna regret this! Yeah! Oh, he's the worst. There he is, it's Corneo. Don't let him get away. Charge! Oh, you idiots. Time to get punching. Stop putting me to sleep. Cornetto. Yeah. No one's in here. I literally just sidestepped, yeah. Elena. Cornea's still only good at making a run for it, eh? Elena. Let's go, Rude. We'll give him a taste of what the Turks are all about. Then again, he has Elena. That could make things a little tricky, eh? So, yeah. Fine. Cornea's kidnapped Yuffie too. And without her, we won't get our materia back. Don't misunderstand, we're not joining forces. Let's just think of it as staying out of each other's way, eh? I'm cool with that. It'll be a sad day when we cooperate with the Turks. Now, where the heck did Corneo run off to? I know him almost too well. Think about it. A place sticks out the most here in Wutai. Well, I mean, I'd argue the pagoda, but sure. I also think you might mean the mountain. We finally got here. We're going to split up into 2 groups. Do what it takes, but don't endanger Elena, eh? And don't worry. Won't do anything to harm Yuffie or whatever she's called. For now, that is. How nice of you. Okay. It's battle time. Oh no, we won't have a... If we have Limber Break, we're gonna have to use it. Is this... can I go anywhere here? No. Bow, 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 bow. Some little... Oh, we have a lot of them now. Damn it. Oh, Tifa, reckon. Dot, 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 dot. Aha! Dragoonlands. Dot, 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 dot. It's a bit fiery here. Let me go! Scrumptious is delicious. I think I found my new hobby. Which girl will it be? This one? Hey, I'm a Turk. You'll never get away with this. Or maybe this one. Oh god, if I knew this was gonna happen, I would have taken rope escape training more seriously. Yeah, I've made my choice. My companion for tonight shall be... this spunky girl. Grossness. Don't mess with me, you old perv. You don't even have any materia. Ooh, I love it when they play hard to get. Oh, yeah. He is so disgusting. He is the worst. That's as far as you go. What? Who said that? Cloud. Hee, long time no see. I'd never forget you. That fall from the trap really hurt. Midgar's laughing hyena. Silence! None of you can fathom how I've suffered since then. A long story, but... We don't want to hear it. Just get them down already. You guys are serious. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm not fooling around either. Why did you have to kill my cute little Labzu? Maybe you should have some fun with my new pet. At least when you might stay out of my way so I can find a bride. Rabzu, here boy. Ugh, boss fight without materia. We have items, but we might not need it. We just keep attacking. Attack and hit hard. Okay, that one does look a little bit dangerous though. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of damage. Now, if it'd be easier if you just attack Cloud. Then Cloud will get limit break and probably finish the fight. Oh god! Crit for 2.7. What a lad. Hammer blow. Peace ring. I also got a lot of gil, I just noticed. Wait! Just wait a second. Shut up. Just listen, it won't take long. Why do you think a scoundrel like me would swallow his pride and plead for his life? Oh, not this again. Because he's sure to win. Hee bingo! Yeah. Oh, my head feels like it's about to pop. You're gonna be sorry. Once I push this button, they'll fall head over heels. You know what we'll have then? Squash tomatoes! Damn. Coward. Don't dare move that filthy hand of yours. I think I'm taking your girl as well. Looks like I'll have the last laugh. No, that'll be us, yeah? What? Who said that? The Turks. You signed your own death warrant when you leaked that information. We're going to take care of you, personally. Have it your way, but they'll be coming with me. Ugh. Good timing, Rude. What did he do? Did he throw something? I just thought he should have had a gun there or something. It's my job. Alright, Cornea, just listen. It won't take long. Why do you think we went to the trouble of teaming up with these losers to find you, eh? 1, because we're ready to die. 2, because we're sure to win. 3, because we're clueless. Number 2! Nope, they were all wrong. Wait, stop! Yeah! The correct answer was... because it's our job. Thank you so much, sir. You came to my rescue. Don't be such a kiss-ass, Elena. You're a Turk. You're one of us, yeah? Yes, sir. Never thought we'd be saved by the likes of you. Yeah, it's me. Yeah. I'll get right on it. Was that the company? Yep. They want us to find Cloud and the gang. Are we on? Nah, we're off duty today. I hate to interrupt, but get me down! Phew, perfect. Just as it was before. What the? You put them all over the place. Oh, come on. What's the big deal? Don't be so picky. Well, that sure was a close one, huh? Yeah, normally I would have kicked their butts. Bam! 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 That Corneo guy's unbelievable. I'd rather have to deal with my dad than him. Oh, those Turk guys, I guess they aren't all bad, right? At least you got your materia back safe and sound. Now let's get back to our journey with a hop and up. Hey, wait! Alright, you can have this one back too. Here, look. Ta-da! Obtained MP absorbed materia. Come on, please. Well, I don't care what you say. I'm coming with you. Don't expect me to slip up next time. Oh, God. Morph, throw, restore, enemy skill, manipulate, death blow, enemy skill, HP. It's actually not the worst. It's just they used to be different on different people. Well, we're gonna equip properly, but maybe now they might have some stuff to sell for us. Bim, bum, bim, bum, bim. Hello and welcome. We've got some of the finest blades direct from the furnace, so strike while the iron's hot. Yeah, these are actually good, I think. They're 5-slotted solid stats. Randall! Let's equip what we had before so we know how good they are. So I think the Rune Blade was the last one, right? Yeah. With the... probably a Rune Blade bracelet. Enemy launcher. We have I don't think we're gonna use Barretts necessarily so much anymore. Oversoul. Let's go pick up our next team. See no more nailbat? It does mean no more nailbat, sadly. Let us bring in Vincent and Yuffie. You say that not that he's any good at magic. So right now he has nothing equipped. His magic is 75. Higher than both of these. And higher than I think most everyone except Aerith? He's actually... Oh, Cloud is so good in this game. Like, he has really good stats. Sniper CR. Well, we have the SPAS, I guess, is SPAS. Which is basically a shotgun, is it? Yeah. The nice thing about the sniper, of course, is that he gets he can death blow for free, so that's pretty good. FEMA. Why does it say FEMA? It should be a FUMA, not a FEMA. That looks dumb. That's a lot of damage, though. 64. That seems like a weird thing. It was FUMA when I found it in a chest. Okay, Murma's a definite upgrade. All of these are definite upgrades, but we don't use... Just in case we use them, though, to be fair, actually. Randall. Is the 9 upgrade worth the loss of the thing? Because I assume this isn't... I think the sniper is worth it more because of the extra accuracy. And I think the Shuma Shuriken is better than the Chakram. Murasame, I think that's the better option here. Because it doesn't quite have so little slots as these ones. Let's keep him hitting hard. Though, of course, there is 0 growth in those, but, you know. put stuff that we don't really care about growth there. Alright, he is going to have the classic long range counter protect. And then an HP plus and a luck plus. We'll throw a steal here. Well, I mean, that we could get that to be mug, which wouldn't be half bad. Boom. He is better at magic than Yuffie, so he can be the... But then again, he's going to be death blowing, so we'll give him the heals. Restore all. Time all. Death blow. Let's like give him extinguish and heal and revive. Yuffie's another hard hitter in generally because of her thing, but maybe heal and haste. That's good enough for him. And give her some summons. Sujata, Bahamut, Odin. Steel. Oh yeah, we need them to have enemy skill, of course. Sense, enemy skill, enemy skill. Revive, heal. Extinguish. That should be okay. Jesus, Cloud is such a beefy boy. We can put him in the back row, of course. We do gamer. We do jump from 3 to 7 because we played. I played 4, 5, and 6 on my own upstream before I even started this thing, so it's been a bit of a jump. I remember seeing game fixed like a triangle of best of HP, best of magic, best of physical attack, where the triangle is the characters were. Yeah, that would be pretty handy. I roughly know what they're good at, and I know that Cloud is like the best at everything. Anyway, we do have an opportunity to do a side quest now in that pagoda, but we're gonna wait. Actually, I think that's a thing we need to get. Not here. Cats. Oh yeah, the cat moved. That cat looks weird. But an HP absorbed materia it is. Wonder if we can connect HP absorb with death blow? That'd be cool. Magic summon, it says specifically. Oh well. I'll throw in some alls. I don't think it works with enemy skill either. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Alright. It's time to go all the way back there. Hup. But now we have materia at least. So we're gonna be able to stomp these enemies here now. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, Cloud's hitting so hard now. I think I wasn't supposed to go here. Yep. Yep. Wrong. Yeah, agreed. The opera scene is pretty great. Ooh, limit break. Let's try to save that if we can. We can't save that because I have no other materia on him. He literally can't use anything else except item. We never used any items that we bought. Yeah, the opera is really nice in the Pixel Remaster. That's cool. Not Condor, please. You never know, there might be a Condor. Is it here? Oh god. Wait, it's oh no, it's up there. We need to go all the way around. I think. No, this is the way. This is the way. We should give Cloud something so that he can attack without using the break. But then again, how long am I intending on saving this? You know. Okay, so which way is it then? Is it up and around here? I think it might be. Bow, 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 bow. All right, fine. We'll do limit break on Cloud. Finishing touch. Away she goes. There we go. We're back. All right. I don't think there's a Fort Condor, but I am gonna go check. Because there might be. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Hello, friends. Any battles? Boo, 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 boo. I bet you he's gonna say there is none. Yep, alright. There wasn't any. No Gondor. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, then we are moving all the way north. Not here, clearly. Weird looking boat. Well, it's an airplane, but it's been shot, so all it can do is skim around. Which is why we can't go over deep water. Well, we made it. Now time to dig up the lunar harp. Let's a badly wounded flying boat. Yes, very much so. Some lunar harps lie here underground. We could excavate for you if you like. Please start digging. We can excavate other things too. What are you after? Just lunar harp. Now, if I remember correctly, it's around where this smoke is. So put one dude here. One dude here. Once he gets there. And then like one dude here. We should be able to like triangulate. Ready. The bomb can be detonated by pressing square. They will calculate the tremors and look at the direction of the buried item. Okay, so like here. Better find something. The lunar harp! We did it! Dig for good treasure? I remember there's one on the right side somewhere. So one here. One here. And one here. And I think that's it. Thank you very much, Gamer4125 for subscribing, by the way. Appreciate that a lot. Diggy diggy hole. Okay, you're looking all the way down here. Okay. Where? Okay, that's not great. I have to try to figure out roughly where they are then. They're looking at me like here? This probably won't be anything, which means it'll be a potion. Mega elixir. All right, that's not too bad. But for sure, there should be something here. Beep, beep. Look at me now, because it's like here somewhere. Okay, now we're talking. So like here? Surely this is like close enough. Bunt line. More like front line. Oh, it's a double. It would with tied ones. That's pretty good. Hard to say no to the 255 though. It's so nice to be able to just insta death blow. It's the same. I mean this. Okay, this is basically exactly like the Spas but better. So that's something at least. Spas. SPAS. Spas 12. You know, like from Call of the Duties. All right, there's one more, like around. I think it's also it's very close to where the Mega Elixir was. I'm just gonna get it immediately. It's like as I'm touching, it should like be like right here, and like this. Well, I mean, not exactly this cross, but like around here. That's the thing. You don't actually need them to look for you, which means it's quote unquote free. But of course, then you have no clue, so you just have to know ahead of time. Mop! That's not really worth it, but whatever. Cool. Cool. I think we're good to move on now. Ba-dum-bum. All right. The sleeping forest awoke. Ooh, new place. New chest. Oh. Can you stop dancing on me? God, Cloud hits so much. So hard to hit it. Such a hard hitter. He hits so much, so hard. It hits so hard, so much damage. Watering. Watering? I'm watering my plants. Hey! Hey! This is a whole place. I should probably give Cloud something. It's just most of the things I can give him reduces his damage. There's a -1 strength. We don't like that. I guess we can give him like Morph and Throw and Manip and Chocolure and enemy skill? Yeah, I guess. No one else has. Because I never put that on Vincent. Alright, guys, I have good news. Now that we've made it this far, more Fort Condor battles have opened up, baby! Fort Condor! It's Fort Condor time! Let's make it all the way back to Fort Condor. Fort Condor! That's right, Shinra's attacking the Fort Condor, and it's time for us to protect Fort Condor with our Fort Condor time. Fort Condor! It's happening! It's not a test! It's not a trick! It's a real Fort Condor! Stop dancing at me. Flash lightning. D-blow. You know, Sephiroth might have the black materia, and Aerith is on her way alone, try to stop her, which, you know, that's cool and all, but there's always time for Fort Condor, baby! Fort Condor. That's right. No more sleeping forest for us. No more weird coral water place. Coral? More like Condor. Fort Condor. That's right. We're hopping on the Tiny Bronco and going all the way back to Condor time. Can we actually go from this side? Is this doable? Hey, look, I remember that place. Can we swim around? Because if we can, that will actually be way faster next time. Yeah, this looks good actually. We should have done this the last time. Oh, that's Chocobo Land. Chocobo. Man, I'm stupidly excited to breed and raise chocobos so that we can get a gold one. See, the thing is, so the rewards you get for chocobos are very good, right? Like, you get some very good materia. But I, like, never use them because they feel so overpowered. Like, yeah, you could summon Knights of the Round and, like, win every battle, but I tend to not do that. Quadra magic is pretty good. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, what we've all been waiting for. Quart Fondor. Wait. That's almost correct. Epic battle time. 40 enemies. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Place a catapult. Whoops. Well, you'll have to go then. Meant to be a defender, but you'll have to do. Kill 'em, defenders. Epic battle for sure. 40 enemies, definitely. Killed all 40 enemies. Shinna will be back, though. I'm relying on it. Explosions! Thank you, we're done. Fort Gondor. Fort Gondor! Alright, that's enough that's enough fun for us. No more Fort Gondor fun. We're moving on. Yeah, I guess that makes sense having Kane in a way, you know? Like, oh, they have this place now. We can't even get a foothold. Let's back off for now. Quite enjoyed the Fort Condor in the remake, in the Yuffie DLC. Fun little game. Where did the plane go? Alright. This was an easier path, though. Also probably shorter, so good to know for next time. Why do they always gotta dance at me? I don't like it. Cloud is 4 levels ahead. Damn. Alright. Let us save. Should we even tent? Nah, we can heal. Oh, I love the music here. I was checking if there was a way to turn off music without turning up the sound effects. There is not. But this is a cool place. Guard source. The Forgotten City. Elixir. Cool! I can't believe we found beds in a place like this. Shall we have a short nap? I guess. It's free. I can feel it. Cloud, what's wrong? Aerith is here. So is Sephiroth. No way, he wasn't invited. But how do you know this? I'm not making it up. I can feel it deep inside of me. Isn't that, like, really bad? Yeah, let's go find her. That's true. Because I can't think of a more important thing than finally defeating Sephiroth and finding Aerith. Well, there's one thing that is more important. And, this voice, it came from over there. That is Fort Condor, baby! Fort Condor! Fort Condor! That's right. That's right. All Fort Condor. Fort Condor all the day, all the times, all the Fort Condors. Nothing but Condor forts happening over here. That's right. Storyline takes a backseat, baby. It's Condor time. can I remember. Yeah, believe it or not, there's literally like another Fort Condor like after you sleep there. Like it's actually ridiculous how many random battles they throw in at the most random times. What did Aerith ever do to you? I quite like Aerith, but she ain't no Fort Condor though, if you know what I'm saying. No, I'm saying Fort Condor. I've never done all the Fort Condor battles before. Because why would you? Why would you, when you're playing through the game, getting to this part, go, I wonder if there's a new Fort Condor battle, and then go back and check. It's ridiculous. But I have decided this time around, I am doing all of them. So I'm following a list that shows when they show up. I have been wrong once. Thank you very much, Cat-like a Critty. For the 43 months, that's a hell of a long time. Fort Condor, baby. Fun Quartor. Fun Quartor. Fort Gordon. From Bum Bum. Exactly, Doodles. That's pretty much it. Now, I will say, like, it does make a certain sense because you have, there is the system of giving them money. Like, so if you give them money, like, for each 3,000 gil you've given them, they can, like, withstand one assault, you know? But the thing is, even if they fail an assault, nothing really happens. Because, like, them having that money means that, like, oh, we've been fine, you know, we've been attacked and fine. But you don't get an item for it, so you don't gain anything for winning. And even if you lose, they just sort of say they lost. You don't lose out on anything from, you know, because the only real benefit from doing that stuff is being there so you get the item. And the items are kind of good. But yeah. It's all about the Mets. Here we go, the Mets, baby. Hit a run, baby. It's the Mets. That is, yeah, basically what I'm ripping off with the Fort Condor. Not always about the money, Spider-Man. Love the Mets. Love the Condor. Bwah, 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 bwah. Bwah, 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 bwah. Yeah, it's a weird system. But this time around, we're doing all of it. No matter how awkward the pauses in between storyline is, we're doing them. Like, this one is probably one of the worst. You wake up in the middle of the night, it's like, they're here. I know it. And then you're just like, alright, we'll see you. It's Fort Condor time. I did notice one thing, by the way, that is nice. We got a third enemy skill materia. It is currently empty. But it's good to have. In fact, we might pick up White Wind while we're here. Hello. Great timing. Yeah, I just had a weird sense. Kind of just the same units the entire time. Well, not the entire time, but you know. Is one enough to kill them quickly? Okay, we got one more. Probably one more on the right's gonna spawn as well. Unless they don't have time. Got him! I only needed 5 this time. And 3 of them are pointless. Just to move the front down. More explosions. Nice. The explosion's not as big a deal to get, because you can get those from killing enemies on the VOD continent. Since it's possible that you're in the VOD continent without materia for a while, they made sure that the enemies dropped a lot of consumables, like Fing Sounds and explosions. So if you ever want those, you can go there and just start killing. So them as rewards not that good. Does anyone have the manipulate materia? Cloud does, maybe? Yes. Good. Then let's go pick up White Wind for Vincent. Okay, so around here. Anytime now. Thank you very much, Gooey Squid, for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Get manipped. Get white-winded. I'll pick up more enemy skills later. There are a total of 4 enemy skill materials in the game, but since you only ever have 3 party members, the 4th one is kind of useless. It's mainly there to, like, if you missed one of the other 3, you know? Bam, 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 bam. Chocobo Town. I'm excited. I'm excited for getting chocobos. I don't know how quickly I'm gonna get them. Like there's, like a moment opens up and it's like, okay, now you can get them, but there's no immense rush. Like there are better moments later. So I think I probably will wait a while. Like there'll be a possibility to get it really early, but I'll not early is the wrong word, but early-ish. And I'll wait until it feels like it's a good moment to get them. All right, we're back. This time for sure we're back. Does it sell for much? What, the enemy skill? No, it sells for nothing. Like it gives you 0 gil if you sell it, I think. Because most of the materia in the game sell based on how much AP they have. And I think the enemy skill doesn't get AP, so it's like a unique thing. Wrong way, I forgot to walk. Walk upstairs, blah 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 blah. Empty blow. Here comes the dances. What limit does Yuffie have? She doesn't have a lot, does she? She's literally level... Wait, why is she doing level... Oh, I remember. Because I just wanted to use it a bunch, so I learned the level 1 too. Yeah. Yeah, she has a bunch she needs to use. Really, actually, she should take the... the protect one. So that she gets to do it more. Whoops. That's actually a bit. Just jamming and all, just to get the AP up. All materia is nice to level up, not only because if you have it equipped, you can use a materia on multiple targets more than once, but also because at max AP, once you've mastered all materia, they sell for a heck of a lot of money. Now, by heck of a lot, I mean 1.4 million. Quite a lot. Okay, for sure. This time, though. This time, for sure. It's still nighttime. It is still nighttime. The cool music is gone, though. Wait, I wanted to go west. I thought I could go west from here. Oh, well. Save points. And a chest. Magic source. How nice music it's playing right now. Aurora bracelet. I believe that is an armor piece. And a very good one too. Just a basically flat upgrade. And it absorbs ice damage. Yeah, alright. It shouldn't be called FEMA. I'm really annoyed. I want to unequip this weapon as soon as possible. It should be Fuma. This translation guy messed up. There's no enemies here. Oh, hello. Alright, back to the start. Baby rain. Oh, this place looks so cool. I'd love to live in this, like, sort of freaky natural coral looking thing. Meteorite. Okay, maybe you don't need all of these summons. Meteorite. It is okay. It's a casting thing. She has a lot of plus magic now, but she still only has 62. She's still the lowest magic user. Maybe it's time to swap the two of them around. Let's give you Randall. What gives... Okay, let's... I wish I could see easier. So currently magic 78. If I swap around with at least 4... Agincourt gives you 83. That's a 5 bonus. That's a lot. What else could give you more? Rune bracelet, maybe? No, it is Agincourt. It's also a lot of slots. Now, intellect is magic defense, so that's not going to do it. But let's give you the water ring. And then we swap Yuffie and Vincent. I don't know why I swapped, so I'm still changing. Okay. So you are now Mr. Magic Man. We want to bump up your magic. You're 89 right now. We like that. Kujata Bahamut, Meteorite Revive. We can focus on... Okay, well you should still probably have the heal. We want to have a good stats for our heal, of course. Absolutely an enemy skill, because that also uses magic. What else is good? Odin is good. And then Meteorites. Those are good for summons. Let's give Fire, Ice, and Lightning, because those are level 3 spells after all. What's your stats now? 89 still. Shouldn't they increase magic? Interestingly, they seemed like they didn't. Well, maybe it's like afterwards. I don't know. I don't think we'll bother with Time All on you. That can go on someone else. I say maybe Gravity and Bio. Okay. You have now officially become our caster, Vincent. And our heaviest hitter, aside, it's this one, the one with the horrible name. But how do we get your... So you're currently your strength 50. Is any one of these gonna change that? So this is currently none. I wish there was an easier way to just see. If there's like hidden stat bonus on some. Like Diamond Bangle doesn't give anything, right? No. Giga's bracelet does. What about this one? Aurora bracelet? No. But Aurora bracelet is good though. It's absorb ice. And it is good stats. So sure. Let's put fire. That means you absorb ice and nullify fire. We will do sense steel. And get rid of some of your stuff as well. You should have the weak enemy skill, the one with like nothing on it. Because I intend for you to just attack. Death blow just in case you have a limit break, I guess. So you have Sun Steel. I'll throw Morph out there, even though I doubt I'll get to use it really. It's basically pointless until much later on. Let's property. Oh, you can't get property lightning because I already have that on you, so that's fine. Ooh, what we could do... No, we can't because it's on that one. Oh wait, we can do this though. If we put Meteorite here and then like MP absorb, means you get mana back from using Meteor, which is not bad. Not bad. And then we put Gravity... No, Poison. And you can get Gravity. And then a Time All. So that we can haste. Probably good to be able to Dispel. And... race. Okay. That'll do. We're finally done. Let's get some healing up. Cloud's almost at 4,000 HP. He's such a beefy boy. Alright. Your weapon's called Randall? Yes, I don't know why. I don't know why. Always being a first name basic with equipment? Yeah, maybe. To be fair, that's kind of standard. Like, isn't that the thing people always name their guns? Yes. Like, this is Edith, you know, Lucille, Becky, you know, that people name their guns. They name them after someone or something, you know? Hello? Hello? Save point. I guess we could tent, but I don't think we need it. Oh, we can't PHS here. Okay, I know I just went into Miss, but I was thinking maybe we should get a property thing going. I think what I'm gonna do to make... Okay, luck plus property, HP plus earth, and then we do HP plus and luck plus here. That should be good. We could even, rather than earth, do Titan. I don't know if it's going to make any difference. I think it's earth elemental either way. Okay. Hey, it's Aerith. Cloud, stop! Ugh, what are you making me do? Aerith. Ooh. I'm curious, actually. Is there anyone in chat who didn't know this happened? It is, I think, one of the most spoiled things ever, sadly. But, man, what a moment. The first time I saw this, I wasn't spoiled. Like, I was extremely upset. I really liked Aerith. I thought Aerith was one of my favorite characters. And I was really upset that she wasn't in my party anymore. I was like, I gotta go rescue her and get her back. And yeah, this happened. I think this most people know it this time. But I don't think everyone knows it. And yes, Dak, I am also extremely curious what they're gonna do in the remake. Because they've already shown they are perfectly willing to change the story. So, yeah. This can't be real. Do not fear. She will soon be part of the planet's energy. This little diversion is at an end. All that remains is to head north. The promised land awaits me over snowy fields. There I shall be born anew by becoming one with the planet. Hence the girl shall become one with... Shut up! The cycle of nature and your stupid plan don't mean a thing. Aerith is gone. Will no longer talk, will no longer laugh, cry, or even get angry. What about us? What are we supposed to do? What about our pain? My fingers are trembling, my mouth is dry, my eyes are burning. What are you trying to say? That you have feelings? Of course I do. Spare me your grief. And you needn't pretend that you're shaking with anger either. Because Cloud, you are. Combat, but with this music playing, is bad. I don't think he had any buffs, yeah. Oh my god! He just crit for 4.4k! I kind of don't want to kill him because he casts Aqua Lung or Aqua Breath, which would be nice to have on the new enemy skill materia. So please, if you can cast that, please. Cloud very angry, yeah. If you could cast any other spell than blue light, maybe? No? You just blue lighting? Blue flame. I see. You're doing that. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Whoa. She's dead. Let's get her up. We gotta make sure that she's alive for the experience and stuff. Does hit rather hard, that one. Not on you, feet. Good. God, it's so hard. He hits so hard. Yeah, so this, oh man. So the Aerith music playing throughout the boss fight. Oh, it sets the tone. It was a dropkick in the fields, yeah. It's, man. And yeah, the white materia fell into the pool. Wizard bracelet. No, technically, Fox, that happened all the way back in Final Fantasy 2. And it happened in Final Fantasy 5. But I would say that there were barely any real characters in Final Fantasy 2. They were to some part, but there was a lot. I would say Final Fantasy 5, definitely. Final Fantasy 5 had a proper character death and sacrifice. Final Fantasy 4 did it many times, but they kind of always went back on it. But yeah. This was the big one. Because you are... By the way, so notice that it's Genova that said this, not Sephiroth. So Sephiroth began saying, because you are Cloud, you are... And then he left. And then I hear from Genova, because you are a puppet. The name of this translation, by the way, is Byakua's, which is the misspelling of because. And that is reference to that line, where in the original game, in this very emotional moment at the end, it just says, Byakua's, you are a puppet. I'm a puppet? Oh, Yuffie. That makes me sad. Yeah, you have to think about who you want for this. So for me, there was a mix of like, what did I want for gameplay? What did I want for thing? And I want Yuffie and Vincent. I really wanted Yuffie, but Vincent doesn't do a lot here. I think Tifa's a very good one here. Red is pretty good too. That moment. Everyone, listen. I'm Cloud, ex-soldier born in Nibelheim. I came all this way to settle things with Sephiroth. Indeed. I came here of my own free will. That's what I thought anyway, but now I'm not so sure. The truth is, I'm afraid of myself. There's a part of me that I don't understand. It made me give the black materia to Sephiroth. At the altar, if you hadn't stopped me, I would have... There's someone inside me, someone who's not really me. That's why I've thought about quitting the journey, because I might do something terrible. But I've decided to carry on. He burned down my hometown, he killed Aerith, and now he wants to destroy the planet. Sephiroth, I can never forgive him. I have to go on. I've got a favor to ask. Will you all come with me? I want you to keep an eye on me. Make sure I don't try anything funny. Leave it to me! I don't know how Aerith plans to stop Meteor, and I guess now we'll never know. But we still have a chance. We've got to get the black materia from Sephiroth before he can use it. Let's go. End of Disc 1. Please do not open the disc holder until further instructions. Save the game. Yes. Time to figure out if I can figure out how to change discs on this emulator. Please insert disc 2. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out how to change discs. Change disc. From game list? No. Did that work? No? Okay. Oh, no, here we go. I think that worked. Yes. This too. Number 4-1. Ah. Between me and Vish. RIP. No new house in Final Fantasy XIV for our free company. Oh well. That's okay. We get our money back. And better luck next time. Alright. We're back. Let's time to heal. I really think like I should have gotten a heal during that cutscene. We didn't. Wait, this isn't the healing, the sleepy sleep place. Which direction did he go? Hey, pull yourself together. Yeah. Sephiroth, he told me to head north beyond the snowfields. Well, in that case, there's only one thing to do. Sephiroth has walked that path, so that is where we will follow. After we've done some Fort Condor, baby! Fort Condor! Fort Condor! It's Fort Condor time! Gotta do some Fort Condor time. The Shinos attacking Fort Condor, and we must defend the Condor and the fort for sure. Most important thing, the most important thing. Defend that fort from all the Condors. Condor for Lord Fondor. 40 Condors. Court Fondor. Yeah, that's right. It's time for another Fort Condor. It never ends. It never ends. Condor Fort. From Pombom. That made me have darkness. I keep missing. Wait, what happened to Cloud's? Don't you have a ribbon equipped? L? No more darkness for us. You do have a ribbon equipped. What the hell was that about? If we face one of those little red blobs here, we actually want to try to get a spell. There they are. Oh, I know why he's missing. Because he has Earth Attack on. This Titan looks nowhere near as cool as the other Titans. There we go, death sentence. I think the other two enemy skills has it, so we're good. We definitely want to pick up, I think, Big Guard. Yeah, he's gonna miss because he's Earth Elemental Attack, which we don't need anymore. Oh, look at this. We can swap UV to level 2 now. Nice. We can unequip Titan property. Let's double check. So we currently have Accurate, Death Sentence, White Wind. That's good. Those are the three. This one has Death Sentence and White Wind and Aqua Breath. Oh, she doesn't have the other one. Instead of Sense then. It has Death Sentence, it has Aqua Breath, it has White Wind. Good, good, good. All right. So, Port Condor, obviously, but then we want to go fight the beach plug on the beach near Corel. She'll give us big guard. Be good to have on all 3 enemy skill note areas. We could also go pick up Beta. Should be easy now. True, Sephiroth really should have been attacking Fort Condor. That's where the true battles are. Chocobo time? No, not yet. We don't even have the option. It's literally impossible to start breeding chocobos yet. My theory, Rufus, is that the second Final Fantasy game is going to be up until the end of Disc 1. And originally. So we'll have, in the Rebirth, we'll have, you know, Calm, the Mithril Mine, Fort Condor. Well, Fort Condor will be different, probably. You'll have all the Junon bits, Coral, North Coral, Gold Saucer, Gongaga, Rocket Town, you know, all of that bit, all the way up to including, and then Forgotten City, the final bit, and it ends where Disc 1 ends for this one. And then, in the last game of the trilogy, you sort of speed up the rest of it, because Disc 2 has a lot of fluff, I think, that could... Not necessarily, but you could do a lot more quicker stuff for Disc 2 to make that the last one. I'm doing well, Zero. Hope the same for you. Ba, 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 ba. We have a beast. I placed the wrong thing. Got him. No, Attack of the Weapons will be in the third part. Yeah, Attack of the Weapons will be in the third part. That will be the big one in that one. The hunt for huge materia, the Attack of the Weapons, and so on. And then ultimately going towards Sephiroth at the end. Though, let's not go into too much details what that means. Just in case someone is unspoiled on this one yet. Sweet, now we're getting elixirs. That's actually very good. Yeah, I'm very excited to see what they're doing for Rebirth. Alright, let's go into the cave, pick up Flamethrower, and then out into the swamp and pick up Beta. When do we get the high wind? That comes later. Well, the main reason... Honestly, this entire game could have fit on one disc. The reason it doesn't is because of the FMVs. As in the cinematics, I guess. No, you're correct, well, Striker. Midgar Zormer, or Midgar Zolom, as it was called back in the day. Did we give anyone Manipulator, or are we gonna have to wait? We are gonna have to wait. Attack Cloud with this. Nice, okay. Happened on the very first go. We like it. Like what we see. Is there really an hour total? That sounds like a lot. Maybe there is. Trying to learn new skills. We're just picking up a couple of enemy skills. I just got a new one, so it's nice to have them on the third one as well. Yeah, all the 3 discs have the same world map, the same enemies, the same cities, all that information. They're just like plot flags that show the differences. And then it's just, yeah, it's pretty much just... I mean, there might be some stuff, like unique areas and stuff that is only available on some, but... Uh-oh. Oh, right! I guess technically we are on disc 2 now, so therefore... It's a new save file, because the emulator treats the things as different. That's fine. That's kind of interesting. Okay, let's go fight this guy. Yeah, I got a little bit scared. I was like, uh-oh. Alright, hi, sir. I would love it, Darkstar, yeah. I mean, I keep hearing that Final Fantasy IX remake is coming, for sure. Like, it's like a current leak that is going on, and everyone, and the people. Also, I keep wondering why the background here is black. That's kind of weird, honestly. I don't know which. Oh, which. There's actually 2 people that wants beta. It's Yuffie. It's okay, so. If he's gonna kick out anyone, he should kick out Vincent. There we go. Now do beta, please. Okay, she's gonna die almost certainly. Oh, she's immune to fire. Perfect. Alright, now we should have beta on all of them. Beta. Beta. And beta. Nice. Now, I think the most important thing to get here is then Big Guard, or Mighty Guard. How much money do they have? They should have 15,000. Oh. I'm gonna have a sleepy sleep here as well. Well, the Triple Triad remake is basically what's in Final Fantasy XIV. Funding. They have 15,000, need about 3,000 per battle. Have 5,000 more. Now you have 20,000. That means that they should be able to survive 6 battles that I might miss. Now, I don't intend to miss any, but I know that there are some that you always miss, which is a really bad design. But yeah, whatever. I guess that's how it works. And again, it doesn't really mean anything except if you get like, we have lost a total of 0 battles. I forgot to have a sleep. Dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Do-da-do-da-do-da. Timeout, timeout. Yeah. All right. Back to guard, and then back to where we were. We will cross the ocean. Can we cross the ocean? We'll have to take a little bit of a detour, but we can. I think this is fine. So if we fight at these beaches. Yep, that's exactly who we wanted, and I forgot to manipulate. Okay, never mind. He's not gonna cast white card on his own after all. Is there a good reward from doing every single Fort Condor battle? It depends on what you consider good reward. Mostly it's consumables. Like if you do a couple, you get like 2 good weapons for its time. You get like a red 13 weapon and a Yufu weapon that are pretty okay. But mostly what you get is a bunch of consumables. Elixirs, mega elixirs, turbo ethers, X potions, that sort of thing. So ultimately, it's a good reward? Not really. It's more for completionist's sake. The most important thing is to do is like do the first one, like the very first one, when you first come there, and then make sure you do the one that you have to do, you know? Yeah, it's very specific Scorchfield. I've done a lot of the very bizarre timings in this playthrough. Like literally in the most weirdest moments when the plot is very much driving you forward. It's like, time to go back. I mean, we're on one right now. Like, we just hit the end of disc 1. We're just like see Aerith do Aerith and Sephiroth, and here we are, you know? I think it's Cloud that has the one that needs to learn it. Yep. Well, the W item trick is obviously a glitch. So, is it in that way like getting no items is worth it because you can just duplicate if you think of it that way. Because that's basically cheating, you know? Isn't the Enders one really Midgar? No! I don't blame you for remembering it that way, considering the entire first game of the remake is until you leave Midgar. But you leave Midgar about 5 hours-ish in the first game. And you've plenty of Disc 1 left to go. Like, we're about hitting 30 hours played now, and yeah, like, most of this has been outside Midgar. Like, I dilly-dallied in Midgar a bit, and it was maybe 6 hours? 7? Dilly-dally. I don't blame you for remembering it that way, because that is like, oh, that's the first bit of the game, right? And there's 3 discs, so that's sort of how you think of it. Plus, it's the, in the remake, the entire first game is in Midgar, you know? Yeah, I could see that. Story beat makes sense for Midgar to be disc 1. I mean, maybe? I don't know. I don't know ultimately, like, for what it's worth, I loved Final Fantasy VII Remake. I thought it was incredibly good. But I don't know. Like, it did feel like Midgar took up a lot of time. And it definitely, like, was a lot of filler in the middle somewhere. Overall, very good. And I did enjoy it, but it did feel like they made it take much longer than it needed to. And a lot of us just like running around doing side quests. Now, they are side quests, so they're optional, so, can't really complain, but yeah. Yeah, like, for Rob, I don't mind. Like, if you want to cheat, you can cheat. Like, absolutely, go for it. It's a single player game. You're just doing it for yourself. Do whatever the hell you want. Enjoy it with my blessing. And I do sometimes too. Like you said, on second playthroughs and stuff. It's fun if you just want to blast through or whatever. But the only thing I would say is that it's unfair to say that and like an item or a way to get item or a reward is useless because you can just, you know, cheat it later on, which, I mean, yeah, that's true, but you have to sort of consider it for its own thing, you know. Immune to water, eh? How did you cheat on a Switch, Captain Aramis? Is there like an action replay or whatever for a Switch? Or whatever it's called? Oh, the PC version and cheat engine. Okay, fair enough. Wait, is there already a PC version for Octopath 2? Is that where I have it? Hold on. Am I mixing up Switch and PC? Yeah, I do have it on PC. Of course it's a PC version. Yeah. I just thought I had it on Switch, I guess. No, I think it's the first one I have on Switch. Heroic strength. I bet you they're gonna take no damage from that. Get wrecked, Yuffie. Why is Cloud slow? You have ribbon. You're not supposed to be able to be slowed. Poison level up. Oh, nice. We almost have 100k money. Nice, you got MP back. Yeah, there's all kinds of wacky materia setups. There's plenty of ways to just break this game completely legally. Once you're strong enough and have enough materia. Aha. No, get down. There's a chest. Cloud. Stop. There we go. Shimao. Let's use the bait that we just got. Very nice. $100K money. Okay. Aren't they supposed to climb here? This is a climby thing? Oh, big lad. Couldn't steal, you say? More like couldn't live. Mega elixir. Oh, wrong way. But now we can go down and jump left. Hypnoground. That's good for manip. Okay, we can't climb down here. Can we go left? Wow, he did. Rise. Stop it. Very rude to do so much damage to Vincent. He lost his limit break. Looks like he's just prone. How do I get... How do I get to that thing? I know, but to be fair, to a certain degree, it's because they all have, like, max HP reduction from magic and stuff. But even then, he's big tanky boy. We'll go down instead. I want that chest. Ooh, I didn't even know that was there. Nice. How do I get back to that chest? Other bracelet. I think that's it. As far as I can tell. We got the crown. We got the thing. I think we have everything. Oops, wrong way. Now we just climb up. Stop minying me! Haha, ribbon. Get wrecked. I tricked you. Yeah, that's right. Doesn't work. Crit sound is so good, yeah, isn't it? Power source. As if Cloud didn't hard enough already. I wonder who I'm gonna make my magic guy. Maybe Vincent. He's got pretty good magic, but then again, got good guns as well. Ice time. And save. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. I like how Cloud does more damage than the other two combined. God damn. It does help when he has the Giga's armlet equipped, for sure. For sure. A city. A city in the mountains. Jumpin' jackrabbits. Welcome to Icicle Inn. It is a lovely place. Tell me what it says on the sign. Hello, sir. Granddad, wake up. We have customers. Oh, welcome. It's item time. Expensive, but good items. Still worse than the FEMA, but like they have a lot of slots. And they have like really a lot of slots. Like 6. So, yeah, this is probably buying time. A huge upgrade, honestly. As if Cloud didn't hit hard enough. He's definitely getting one. Who are we gonna bring for the next bit of the journey? I think we've had enough of Vincent and Yuffie. So we're giving them some gold bracelets and moving on. What are their stats without Materius? Yeah, 75. He's very good at magic, Vincent. Let's grab some others and see their stats. Of course, it's not just the stats that matters, the limit break as well. Barrett and Tifa, what is your deal? Now, obviously not quite high level, that's the same way, but 52, yeah. Oof, Barrett could use some help stat-wise. Like, he's lower strength than Tifa, much lower agility. He's got higher vitality, but yeah, and then lower magic. She got 62. No, 75 like Vincent, but she is a few levels behind. But she's a punchy girl anyway, we know that. What about Red and Kate Sith? Oh, now we're talking. 69. And he's quite low level as well. He could be a magic user, to be fair. In terms of hitting hard, Red is up there. The main thing that makes him powerful is he's got a very powerful weapon with 68 attack already. So, this is not a horrible team. I mean, I generally don't really like Kate Sith. He's probably the least favorite. But what does he have? 69 magic, 50 strength. Compared to Sid. Well, he has almost as much magic, but he's higher level. But more and more attack. Sid could use some limit break training as well. Honestly, we'll pick this team. But I think we're going to call it there for the day. We've made it quite far today. We did all of the Wutai area. We finished Disc 1. We lost Aerith. We found out a little bit more weirdness involved with Sephiroth, Shinova, and Cloud. And we are in the snowy area. And also, of course, a whole lot of Fort Condor. We'll be continuing this next week, but tomorrow is Final Fantasy VIII time. Final Fantasy VIII Remastered with Kirsty. So that should be fun. So please, do come watch that. That should be real good. Triple Triad time. Yes, indeed. Triple Triad time. So yeah, don't miss that tomorrow. Same time as today, 2 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Kirsty time, 3 p.m. Ridian time. Whatever that time is for you. That's something you'll figure out. Friday, Kirby Craft on the Ugscast channel. Saturday, Boardlords Arkham Horror on the Ugscast channel with Silas Bree and Nilesy. I'm very excited. I hope you are as well. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me today. Thank you, people who followed and subscribed and everything. I appreciate you guys a lot. It's very cool. I hope you do enjoy my streams. I hope you enjoy hanging out with me. And if you really do enjoy them, you can help support via things like that. Or you can go and check the donate link at the bottom. You can either donate direct via like Streamlabs, go to PayPal, or you can go use a Ko-fi link, which I have down there as well. Either way, it's cool that you guys are just here chilling with me. I'm loving playing Final Fantasy VII. I'm having such a good time. Honestly, it's a good time. I love playing these old games that I really enjoy. It's great. Have a brilliant day, everyone. And I'll hopefully see you for Final Fantasy VIII tomorrow. Goodbye.